Real Talk is proudly sponsored by Y-Way P20 Pro and MTN.
MTN.
I hope you're ready for a throwback of legendary proportions, rather. Throughout the 19th and the early 2000s, we had our bodies rhythmically moving to Ungagwakum. No house party was truly legit until you dropped one of the party starters' many hits. I'm talking about Boza ya di Boza, Lenyora. Please welcome to Real Talk, Thebe Mogane. Thebe the top dog.
Hola.
Lenyora.
How you doing, man?
I just love all those titles. It's like all these
Cheese
names
boy,
across.
Black Diamond,
Ultra. And now the one that I saw recently was Kwaito's favorite uncle. Did you like that?
That's a new one to me.
Yeah,
First
it was
time
a
I hear that
headline.
one.
Really? But does it sit well? Do you like
Nah,
it?
I'm so fat.
But you are old. Come on now.
No, I'm just, my age is just there. I'm not old.
You're not old.
Yeah.
You're young at heart.
Born like young everywhere, everybody.
But did you like that? The fact that you were the party starter?
Well, yeah, man, I love a good party. You know,
Still?
and I still do. And like, when I started this, I just,
Yes.
it just felt like that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how, would you attribute your success to that?
I think so, because I've never worked a day in my life. Eh? I love what I do. I can't wait for the day I get married.
Yeah. So when you wake up, you're not thinking, I'm going to work.
No.
What are you going to do?
I guess I have to.
Yes.
Yeah, I love what I do.
Wow, Thebe, it's been a great journey.
It is,
Fantastic
yes.
journey. Incredible, in fact. So how does it feel to be called a legend?
Well, it comes with expectations, but it feels good, man. It feels like I've done something worthwhile with my life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels all right.
Yeah, because you've given South Africans, music lovers the world over, this thing called Kwaito. You're part of that exclusive club.
And it's good to be called a legend while you're still alive. You know,
Ne?
how after somebody passes away, then they're called a legend. So,
Yes.
hey, thank you, man.
And that's happened to many.
Yes,
But you studied sound engineering.
Yeah.
You had plans of just being behind the scenes. And then
This
things
was
changed.
just a fluke. This is just a, like when we did a demo, me and Bruce. It started off as just messing around because I was a DJ. So we'll just do songs and I'll play them. Then we decided, you know what, let's do a demo.
Yeah.
And Mosquito had the songs one time, we were playing at the same venue. And then that's how it all started.
And he said what? You should
said, no,
record, you should get
let's
behind the
release
mic.
this. Yeah.
Okay. But then there were people who didn't think that your voice was the one. How did that feel and how does it
There's people who still don't think my voice is the one. So, you know what?
Marueno Ring, what do you say to that?
Look, here we are today. I'm on Real Talk because of this voice. So I don't know what they're talking about.
No, we don't. We have no idea.
We have no idea what, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's been a great climb. So you last released your album, The Legend.
Yeah.
After a period of being quiet. But I mean, you've got 13 albums now.
Yes. I checked on iTunes the other day. I have 120 songs on iTunes. So
Yes.
I can chill a bit, man.
Really? Do
Yeah, just and
royalties are coming in?
really think about what I really want to release. But I've been doing features and and collabos.
Yeah, in
Just
between.
to be out there. Yeah. So, but late this year, I'm gonna start with my full album. Yeah.
After The Legend.
After The
There's
Legend,
another album in the pipeline.
I mean, the guys, me and Bruce and Mahoota and Spaghetti, we've been talking about it. So late this year I'm only gonna start.
Yes. You were mentioning iTunes just now. A lot has changed over the years from the way things were done when you joined Galawa, the way you used to push music in the past with festivals, with CDs. Was it the cassette era? Your era?
Look, when I first released my album, it was on vinyl. Then it was cassette, then it was CD.
Yeah.
Now we're on digital. Now digital is evolving, so I think as time goes on, we'll just send songs telepathically to each other.
Like, listen, I've just released 20,000 people receive my
Can you
music
feel me?
now. Yeah, exactly. That's the future.
Yeah.
But what do you think of how the industry has evolved and changed?
The industry, in terms of revenue stream and the way, it has evolved in a good direction,
Wow.
People are making a good living out of it. It's not that thing already you have to have something to fall back on. This is a full-time career.
Yes.
How it's just,
Yes.
But now it's difficult to sell music. When you do, you're really lucky. But the industry as a whole, in terms of different revenue streams, it's good.
It's good. You welcome these changes.
Very much
Okay.
so, yeah.
But you mentioned something now about how tricky the industry can be. Was there ever a time who no tutsi huitse tu, and you're like, ish,
Like
school fees.
like any other industry, no who's a tola per se.
Yeah.
The sound evolves. Then you're kind of wondering, should I evolve with the sound or should I stick to my sound or what do I do?
Yeah.
Then there's that limbo nyana, there was that time, but then I realized, you know what? I'm here because of people loved. I'm already 10 years into the industry.
Yes.
Into my recordings, and people love the sound that I do. So I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah.
So then I kept on doing what I do, and sharp. So I didn't lose myself.
You stuck with your sound.
Yeah.
But a lot of people associate you with Mafikeng. My apologies. A lot of people associate you with Mafikeng, but you're from Limpopo originally.
I'm from Limpopo, stayed in Pretoria for some time. I grew up in Mafikeng, like my high school years and my internship and whatever, I did them in Mafikeng.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody associates. Mafikeng. Yeah.
But then your father was a musician.
Nah, no one in my family is a musician.
No one in your family was a musician. So you just...
Yeah. Both of them are academics, my mom and my dad, so I just offer them.
Yeah. All right. Well, we always keep things interactive. We take calls. We keep an eye on what's happening on our Twitter handle. But right now, we have a voice note.
Oh, my question. Hello, guys. My name is Bruno Seguela. My question that I have for Utado Thebe is, okay, how does he ensure to keep, how has he managed to keep the consistency in what he does and still remain relevant till this day? Thank you so much.
So how do you keep this consistency and longevity?
I get that question every day. Firstly, like I just said to you, if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. In terms of my sound, my music that I do, I keep to it.
Yeah.
But I try and collaborate with the new artists who I feel I feel their sound, whatever. Try and even if I do my songs, I include, the young guys just to try and stay relevant and, what I mean? Yeah.
And even through your record label, in fact, you've continued to
I try
unearth new talent.
to groom new talent and whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how I stay relevant. Like, I don't change my sound, but I try and incorporate the new guys on my music.
Yeah, because you featured on a song with
and
the
I accept their
Destruction Boys.
invites. When they invite me to come on their tracks, I gladly accept.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because a lot of people are thinking, is he abandoning Kwaito? Here he is collaborating with the Destruction Boys.
No,
Is he going the GOM route?
I work with everybody. Hip hop.
Casper, aka somebody, Questa, come along. Right. But the Kalawa Jazzmere family, there's something so special about it. How is it these days? Because it gave so many people hope. It became a home for artists that wanted to break out and create Kwaito music when other record labels were saying, this is not the sound that we want to invest in.
Still is a home. Like, the way Hubergo Kalawa is, you're not treated as an artist. You're treated as a brother. You're treated as somebody who's talented, but we're helping you.
Yes.
We're not just recording, we're helping you grow, we're helping you become a man. You know, we advise everything from family to investing to, you know, health to drugs, everything, you know?
Yeah.
It's a family that keeps each other on the straight and narrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's wonderful to hear because we've seen so many artists fall into the same pitfall that even older artists, the mistakes that older artists have made of not investing, not looking after themselves, even to this day, we still see artists going into very bad contracts, poorly negotiated.
Yeah. The good thing with the Kalawa family is they will guide you in everything that you do.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't just sign a contract and then oh no, this is the rules. Don't do this. Don't fall into this trap. Don't, you know.
Yeah.
Then they lead you on your path for it. We give you the tools, then you go ahead.
Yeah. So the brotherhood that you share with Bruce, tell me a little bit about that.
Hey, Ndwana. We used to stay together with Bruce and Mafikeng. And when we came to Joe's, we stayed together as well. Even today, he's still my producer. That's my boy, that Bruce Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a very special bond. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's evident. It's absolutely evident. And even everybody else that you've since surrounded yourself with over the years.
We're brothers, all of us.
Yeah. And Oskido is the one that said, listen, get out from the buttons and come behind the mic.
Yeah.
And he's still...
We call him Suge Knight. He's the guy.
Our version of Suge Knight.
Yeah, he's our version of Suge Knight.
The godfather of it all.
He's our guy.
Yes. Yeah. And then the jazz influencer, Don Laka, because he has also branched off and expressed himself in a very different way to everybody else. I see that recently he's also been exploring questions of African history, and he's made serious comments in the music business about DJs and how often DJs and the bookings and the music that they play are taking away from artists. Do you also share that view?
Well, I don't know. We come from a different school, you know?
Yeah.
As an artist, as a musician, sometimes DJs help spread our music to be heard out there when they play it. So we can't exactly, you know, we don't get bookings.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't get bookings, it's on you as an artist. But at least if you don't get bookings, but DJs play your music out there, your music gets known, it gets, you know?
Yeah.
Then something will happen for you.
Yes.
I believe.
Well, I'm glad we're spending time with the legend today. We are in the midst of greatness, a man who no doubt deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, in the Kwaito Hall of Fame. Well, since we're honoring legends of music, tonight we'll also have later on house music DJ duo, that's DJ Vetkoek and Mahoota. They'll be joining us later. But before we get to that, stay tuned for a performance from my guest, Thebe. Welcome back to Real Talk. It's hard to believe that Thebe initially just wanted to be behind the scenes, having completed his studies in sound engineering. But after another music legend, Oskido, encouraged him to take the spotlight, and the hit started rolling in, a star was born. We continue our conversation with him now. So, Thebe,
I was like, whoa.
Tempe Live. And Tempe Pusha One. That's what I was thinking of. Well, Tempe Live.
Yeah.
It speaks a lot about the lifestyles you were leading at that time,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
What was going on?
A lot of lifestyles people are still living now. But what the billion 200,000 I go Durban July.
Yes.
That's Tempe life. That life is not sustainable.
Oh, so that Freudian slip was quite appropriate.
Yeah, well,
because of some of the things that happened.
Yeah.
But when you go
but
off to
Tempe life
places
is about,
like that.
you know, when we were growing up, we lived for the weekend.
Right.
You know, we used to call that Tempe life, you know. During the week, you'll struggle with food at the flat and whatever. But weekend, we make sure the dress code is on point, the drinks are on point, you know.
Yeah.
So we used to call that Tempe life. And I see it still happens even today.
So when did you first realize, hey, this Tempe life, one day I'll be broke if I carry on this way? I'll die a broke man.
That's assuming I've stopped Tempe life. No, I'm kidding. Well, you know, when you have a family, when you start having a family, when you have kids, you know, when you have dependents, it's when you cannot live the Tempe life anymore because you've got mouths to feed. So yeah, you have to
adjust. When people say
but
at the
Tempe
July,
Tempe life is still there, man. It exists.
Still there.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So you're a very proud father. I follow you on Facebook, and I love the posts like where you're with your sons. I think on Father's Day you even talking about how
they took me out for
they took you out for breakfast, and you even got eggs Benedict and what that they treated you. So you're proud, a proud dad. How's that changed you?
Being a parent, you just, I don't know, you see a lot of yourself in these kids. And you want to see a better them, you know? I don't know how to put it, but bo Santara, and then you just want the best for good about lonely life.
Yes.
You just talk random things and you oversharp.
You're energized.
Yeah.
You're energized. That's the beauty of it.
Sure.
So you live in the Val.
Yes.
There's a river there.
Yes.
I want to see you water skiing. Why don't you share those
No,
pictures? Because you have a boat.
Well, I can't swim, but I love boating.
Yeah.
But I have a life jacket. I can't water ski, but I can't swim. So
it's never too late to learn.
I know,
a couple of
right,
people
but
that have learned
I
swimming.
think I'm hydrophobic.
You're hydrophobic, but
I think so.
that doesn't make sense.
I
You have a boat
tried
and you're
putting my
hydrophobic.
head in the bath one time. Then it didn't work for me, so I said, no, swimming is not for me.
Well, you know what? We have invited you to be a part of this conversation. We've got a few WhatsApps, so let's listen out and check them out.
Hi, Thebe. Umlungisi from Tembisa. My brother, keep up the good work. Be the legend forever. And don't change your sport, my brother. You've made this country proud of you. I've grown up listening to you, but keep up the good music. Don't change, brother Thebe. And I think we are still waiting for an album. It's been long time. Thank you, Thebe. Mlungisi from Tembisa.
Mlungisi, thank you. What an
Thank you very much,
message.
Mlungisi.
I know you love your fans.
See, people like Mlungisi are the ones who keep me on my music, who guide me what to do, you know. When your friends say, don't change your music, don't change what you do, you listen and you don't.
Yes, you think of a Mlungisi out there who is ready for that.
And there's a lot of Mlungisis who feel the same way.
Right. Yeah. Well, here's another voice note. Let's listen out.
Hi guys, Queen here. Good evening. I just want Thebe to stand up, just to see him. That's it.
You'll see when I'm performing later. You'll see.
Come on. Queen wants you to stand up.
I want to check out my booty.
Yes, I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you. Come on, Thebe. Let's show Queen. Turn around. Let's show off. Watch this 47. I hope she's content wherever she is. Why? Maybe you are you are someone's crush out there. Eh?
Seriously.
Yes. What
Okay.
else would you want you to stand up?
Azanga bam poster go MCM. What?
The
Yeah,
sexiest
that's what
man
I-
essay
well-
type thing.
Yeah, I'm glad I could make a heart flutter. So it's what's the English word for it?
It's
Really?
flattering.
It's flattering. Yes.
It's a great compliment.
It's a great compliment. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Yeah.
Utitlhokomele. You must
Thank
look
you
after yourself.
Thank you very much.
And here's another one for you, Thebe.
Hi, Mohani. It's Lwando Mahlasela. I only have one question. When are we getting that live DVD? Thanks.
That guy is my biggest fan. I know the guy,
Oh,
Lwando.
really?
Thanks, Lwando. It's coming. It's in the pipeline. We're working on it. It's gonna come with the album release.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is it going to be? The
We're working.
performance?
I want it to be different, man. I don't want it just to be static on stage, whatever. I'm trying to think of ways to make it, you know.
Yeah, different.
But it is
And a
definitely
special
coming.
offering. And how many years in the business would it be? Will it mark a particular milestone, perhaps?
25.
25 years.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
25 years.
What a milestone.
I know, right? It's been a while.
So, what do you sit back and think? You know, when you look at what you've done, what goes through your mind?
The other time I was listening to my songs for the first time in a long time. I was going through my catalog,
Yeah.
and I just realized, you know, I've done a lot of hits. I've done a lot of nice songs, but what we try not, because I'm still looking to go forward. I try not to sit and think about, wow, because that's when you relax and say, you know what. But I'm always thinking about what's next. What am I doing next? What, you know, how am I changing this? How am I, you know? You know.
And what do you think of fame?
Fame is good if you can manage, if you can handle it.
Yeah.
You know, it helps you stay on your toes. The fact that you know that you're famous, you know, there's certain things you cannot do, there's certain things you can do. Even when you go on stage, you know you must give it your all because people expect this of you. And the good thing about it is you don't stand in lines, you see.
Yeah. The perks.
The facts of being
You
famous
welcome
are
the
you don't stand
perks.
in line. But the one thing about fame is you must be able to manage it.
Yeah.
Because if it manages you, then you're gone.
Have you ever come close to
No,
losing yourself
I-
to the fame?
I forget that I sometimes wonder why people looking at me. then oh, Ghana.
Ghana. Ghana.
So-
So you are Thebe on stage,
I'm
and then you're
popu- I'm
Khetang
popular.
at home.
I think of myself as I'm popular, I'm not famous. That's what I tell myself. You're popular, you are known. You know, when you're famous, then you must start living the famous life. You must be a celebrity. Who am I? I don't know a celebrity.
Women looking. What's so heavy about that?
I easy. Then talk to be a celebrity every day. No, I can't.
Wake up to be a
You
celebrity.
have to wake up to be a celebrity.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
Only, you know, when all go spanning, be all those things. But you can't be that every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your wife.
Yes.
Has she been that grounding force, that person that helps to keep you down to
She
earth?
manages me. She manages my finances, my life, my, you know,
No
no
Tempe life this weekend.
Yeah.
No Tempe life lover this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we've been together forever, you know? So she
How
grounds
long?
me. Yeah, 20 years now,
Sure. And married for how long?
for 15.
Yes, with the boys.
Yeah,
Dioka, ne? That's her name.
that's her name, yeah.
Sure. No, it's beautiful to see these kind of long-standing, long-lasting relationships being able to stand the test of time. Because I remember with Questa's song, and he's written a song from the perspective of his wife, how she might view certain things, like the nude pictures, the advances from other people, and almost expressing the things that have come up in the relationship. Are you aware of how difficult it is for her to be Thebe's wife?
I can imagine, but you know, like I'm saying, I'm not artist 24/7.
Yeah.
But I can imagine the stresses and the stresses and the pressures, but we talk about those things. Yeah.
Well, Thebe, you're about to give us a performance that takes us back. It's a pity. I would have loved, to be honest, to hear you perform that new song that's a continuation of Groover's Prayer. Yeah, exactly. Kuru, you left us with Groover's Prayer, but here we are 25 years later and just being thankful for it all.
Yes, we have to be every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was Thebe, the top dog, Lenyora. So when last did you hear all of those iconic hits such as Ungagwa Kum or Groover's Prayer? Well, it promises to be an electric performance that's coming up right after this. Well, a big thank you to Thebe for joining us today, but it's now time to let the music do the talking. As far as Thebe is concerned, Kwaito music will never die, and it will always be a part of him and South Africa. Well, here to take us on a trip down memory lane to the days of catchy melodies and street-smart lyrics, please welcome Thebe.
nangozobuthi nejomi zakho ngingazongikhala okusala yokuthi ungawa bari baya empilini abuveza dungeni kunomasele benzibonesela iva ezontolo thathisa kwintonga siyomuzingela uyabundekela wakhala unomasele wathi ayay wakhala unomasele wathi ayay ayo hey abu online tawatibamos Kelly Townhouse Pusha compressor VTI Ushota fella Lignora Marot salayo Ungawakum Nangomsobuthi
What a great performance that was from Thebe. Don't you just love those moves? Well, this next DJ duo needs no introduction. It's been a quiet 5 years of not being treated to one of their chart-topping albums, but now they're back with a bang. I'm really excited to welcome onto Real Talk producers and businessmen, DJ Vetkoek and Mahoota. Who's it? Yeah, sure. Something. Yeah, a group of women just in a...
Oh, wow.
No, right? Not that. But are you good?
We awesome. We're clean.
You're clean?
Nice.
Recovered from the Durban July?
As we exhale. Can never recover from them in July.
So how many gigs did you do over the weekend?
Some days 7 shows, some days 5, some 2.
Yo.
Thursday 2, Friday 2, Saturday 7, Sunday 5.
Yo. So we must count ourselves lucky that you are here, that you made it.
Yeah. Yeah. We tried.
You tried.
We tried. No, we are lucky to be here. To be here. Not best of best.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So I saw one of your posts, Mahoota, where you were saying, "Die groot man." That was the caption. So that's the label these days, Hore. You are the groot man. Him, not you.
No, this youngster, man's fine. Hey, well, we've got so many titles. OGs, groot man, Timer, Madala, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm old, so what?
But forever young. You know, I've had the biggest crush on you for years.
Oh,
for years and years.
Live on TV.
Live on TV.
Shocking.
Yeah, because I grew up listening to your music when you were a member of Trompies. Well, still a member of Trompies.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, and my brother would play it, and there you were, Kadipoti, and you're doing your thing, you know. So those were some great memories.
Yo, beautiful memories, I must say.
Where are the guys?
I'm still with the guys. As you know, we run the same company, Kalawa GSME.
Yes.
I was with Eugene at Durban July. It was just amazing. Yeah. We're more closer than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brotherhood continues.
Always.
Yes.
It's for life, actually.
And then, DJ Vetkoek, where did you find this guy?
Hey, that's a very, very interesting story. And I like telling this story.
So should we let you tell it, or should we let him tell it?
Okay, let me not talk too much. Please indulge.
Mic over. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know, this boy, man, this young boy, man, he used to wash our cars, you know, a long time ago at Middlelands, because we're all from Middlelands. Trompies is a Middlelands group.
Yes, Ndofai.
Also a DJ from Middlelands. They used to call him DJ Jotam with dreadlocks, man. So he used to wash our cars. So go car washing every time when I'm chilling with Speaker. Hey, this boy, man, he's so energetic. And he was so good, because and I sharpened the white all, man, the Remy, yo, this boy is talented, man. We must recruit this young man. And that's exactly what we did, you know. And he used to DJ as well. He used to play at Speaker's parties.
He's blushing.
I'm not.
Is that the wrong story?
No, it's not.
Okay. So was it quite special for you to be able to work with people you looked up to, that you admired?
it was actually it made me grow as an artist and as a musician, because I get to learn the industry before I actually went into it. You know, and I'm still learning. You know, and yeah, for me it was a privilege to actually have the OGs that I look up to that I ended up working with.
Yeah, for them to recognize.
To
your
recognize,
hustle,
hey,
recognize
this
your
guy,
work.
you know, Washi Moto, but you know.
So why the 5-year gap? Why are you starving your fans like this?
It's mainly because of we are going through 500 songs, you know, to get to this album, which is a 22-track album.
Yes, it's a double.
And we're not like completely quiet. Because if you can recall, we did release Jehovah, which was a hip-hop track featuring Casper Nyovest, Tiwa Tash, Maybe Crazy, The Late Flower. Then after that, we also did Samba 7 featuring Sparks Bantwana.
Sparks Bantwana.
Yeah, Bantwana. I got it right this time.
Sparks Bantwana, and we did another one called Thando Lokudlala with Black Motion, Dramatic Boys, and Nowazi. So we're not actually quiet. We're dropping a song there, but we forever working every weekend on the road.
And making music.
For the
It sounds
past
like
5 years.
constantly making music. I mean, to make 500 songs.
For the past 5 years, we've been working every weekend. So, like with our travels, we're basically researching, you know, because we wanted to come up with something different and new, fresh. And as you know, when you're in Venda, they've got their own sound. When you're in Bloemfontein,
New influence, new flavor.
So the main aim was to come up with an album that will cater for all different genres, from hip hop, kwaito, and house, you know, maskanda, gospel, jazz.
But then once your signature always has to be there. That Vetkoek Mahoota mark Stamponyana has to be there.
Yeah, like now.
Yes.
That's exactly what's happening.
That's why we're here.
You guys, is there a lot of fighting when you work together?
We fight all the time.
Every day.
Every day, every 2 minutes.
Every day we fight, every day.
What are your fights about?
Sometimes it's so difficult to make a decision because it's two people. So sometimes when I see gold, and when I see
platinum.
Oh,
That's
bronze.
silver.
Bronze.
Platinum, bro.
Bronze.
See.
Bronze. See, we're fighting even right now.
Even now.
We're in that moment. But you know what? The nicest part about us is that we fight with a good objective of getting what's the word, at the correct point.
Yeah.
We don't just fight, hooray, go to hell, I'll go to heaven. No. We've got an objective. Our fight is always to create or do the best.
Yeah.
If I may put it that way.
But it sounds very busy. Like you said, every weekend you're playing. But you're not as young as you used to be. What are the lifestyle changes that, especially you, Mahoota, have you had to make some changes?
High blood, hypertension, arthritis,
Gone a little deaf.
cholesterol,
Because you wear headphones.
eyesight, ears.
10 pills just to manage all of
Every
these.
day when I wake up, I have to take 15 pills. The different, and you miss just one pill, you're in trouble.
Yeah. So you can't keep up his pace.
No, you can't keep up with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Not really. But I can't keep up with him. Yeah, but not really. It's all about, we don't rest, yes, but our work keeps us busy. So you'll never age as quickly as a person who's sitting on the couch and not
That's
doing
true.
anything.
That's true.
So you're always active.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and eating, what's your diet, by the way, bro?
Bananas, not banana.
Banana?
Milk, some dribbles, or some salmon dribbles, Vaseline, and sunlight.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
That is the secret
That's the
to
secret.
keeping this
No,
young.
no
Vaseline,
fragrance, no
fat-
And just a
nothing.
little bit of gym as well.
So you also feature a couple of brothers from the rest of the continent on this album. How did those collaborations come about?
We got to be introduced to Runtown via DJ Maporisa, and we did a track with him. And as you know, we have our music carnival in March that we do. So I had this concept for that party, and I actually called I actually had to have Jews, DJ Jews, that were performing for that party, which was last year. So I had to invite Afro Warriors from Angola, which is 2 brothers. And we had Destruction Boys again, which is 2 DJs. And us as the 2 DJs. So the concept for me was around there to have the Jews performing on the night. So we ended up having that relationship, and we ended up doing a song together.
Yes.
Yes.
And just to add on that, you know the track that we did with Runtown, we did it 3 years ago.
And it's flaming now.
Can you see the 500 song concept? It fits nicely now because most of the songs we did them long time ago.
That's what makes it such an epic project, you know.
But when you listen to it now, it sounds so recent.
Right.
It sounds so relevant as well, right?
Fantastic. Well, you are going to be treating us to their duo experience, DJ Mahoota versus Vetkoek, in a moment. I hope that we've got your Friday and your weekend off to a fantastic start with this lineup, and it continues after the break. So it's been really good catching up with DJ Vetkoek and Mahoota this evening. They are going to perform after the break.
Oh yeah.
It's a musical offering featuring both local and international talent, such as DJ Tira, Professor, BET Award winners Java, and Lady Zamar, to mention just a few. The new album is called Local Everything. We'll see you on Monday. Here is DJ Vetkoek and Mahoota. Good night.
Real Talk is proudly sponsored by Y-Wave P20 Pro and MTN.
MTN.